Hello everyone, and welcome to the Missouri School Boards Association's Board Report for the month of May. We thank you for the opportunity to share some news and information during a few minutes of your board meeting. We begin with a look at how school leaders are preparing for the scenario of an active shooter in a school building. Hundreds of school safety and law enforcement officials have been attending active shooter preparedness workshops this spring, sponsored by MSBA's Center for Education Safety. The training is designed to give local communities the resources they need to conduct active shooter drills in their schools. Tom Tucker is the Director of School Police Services for the Springfield Public Schools and has been one of the presenters at the workshops. He says the key is for school leaders to develop strong relationships with local law enforcement.
There's a lot of things you need to talk about as far as in-place sheltering possibly. If you decide to stay in the building, if you evacuate, some things you need to do, such as look for rally points that you might have outside your buildings you would go to automatically, and some of those things. So it's pretty easy to instruct and have people think about in relationship to their own school buildings and their own physical areas.
Tucker teaches what's called the Run, Hide, and Fight program, designed to help students and school staff stay safe in the event of an active shooter in the building. Another presenter at the workshops was Sarah Bayak, a certified master exercise practitioner. She says school drills are extremely important.
Because if you're prepared and you know what you're going to do, if an active shooter comes in, then you're going to go, with what you've been trained. It isn't any different than doing a tornado drill. You know that you need to go into a safe place and put your hands over your head and be prepared for that. So the more training and the exercising you can do, it does prepare us all.
A state law passed last year encourages schools to conduct active shooter training and requires schools to do active shooter drills beginning this fall. The General Assembly is wrapping up its work for the current regular session this month and has been tackling a number of important issues, including state tax cuts, state intervention in struggling schools, and of course, funding for our schools. MSBA will be providing you with a complete summary of bills that did and did not pass through our Legislative Voice newsletter and our Capitol Watch video program posted on the MSBA website. School board members and superintendents throughout the state have been attending MSBA's spring regional meetings in April and May. The meetings this year have featured presentations on successful programs by school leaders in each of MSBA's 17 regions. The meetings also included the election of Board of Directors representatives and Regional Executive Committee chairs for each region. Those offices are part of MSBA's new governance structure. At its April meeting, the MSBA Board of Directors approved goal statements and organizational performance measures for the coming year as it continues to implement the Baldridge Continuous Improvement process within the organization. The April meeting marked the last meeting for the 43-member board. Beginning with its July meeting, the board will shrink to 25 members as part of the new governance structure. Don't forget to sign up for the MSBA Leadership Summit scheduled for June 6th and 7th at the Lake of the Ozarks. The event will feature a number of breakout sessions, including sessions on the implementation of the Missouri Learning Standards and the assessments related to those standards. The MSBA Delegate Assembly also meets during the Leadership Summit and will be electing state officers for the coming year and considering MSBA's platform statements. You can watch interviews with the candidates for state officer positions on the MSBA website. Also during the Leadership Summit, we'll be having special training sessions for the Regional Executive Committee chairs and other regional positions under the new governance structure. That's it for this month's edition of the MSBA Board Report. Thanks for allowing us to have some time at your board meeting, and so long from Columbia.